Gentlemen, my name is Erika Chuchusua, and I'd like to express my views for the motion before the House today. Drivers should be held responsible for all motor accidents on our road. Before I begin, I would like to educate us all on the word accident. An accident, according to the Longman Dictionary, is a sudden occurrence that can cause death, injury, or damage to people and objects. The chair, it's an undeniable fact that road accidents are a tragedy and a great ordeal for national development. Road accident is a global phenomenon and a main cause of death among drivers. A case study according to the World Health Organization report in 2021 established that two-thirds of all road accidents should have been controlled if drivers had taken the right measures. Also, fatal accidents occur due to overspeeding by drivers, drunk driving, jumping of traffic lights, and many more. It's a natural side of humans to excel. If given a chance, man is sure to achieve infinity in speed. But we are sharing the road with other users. We will always remain behind some other vehicles. The increase in speed multiplies the risk of an accident. Faster vehicles are prone to accidents than the slower vehicles. To lose control over the vehicle and ended up into a nearby provision shop. Luckily for the driver, the shop was not open that morning, so nobody got hurt aside himself and his conductor. This happened because of high speed at the vehicle. This happens because at high speed, the vehicle frees a distance to stop the braking. And the chair, I would like to hand over a document 2008, which is ascended by the President and enacted by the Parliament on the 9th of September 2008. If you analyze critically, drivers can be linked to all road accidents. The chair, panel of judges, respected teachers, fellow students, co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I would like to bring an end to my argument on the motion before the House this afternoon that drivers should be held responsible for all motor accidents. Thank you.
Fellow students, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a great honor that I and the member of family, the principal speaker of Aveh House, stand before this August House to aggressively speak against the motion. Drivers should be held responsible for all motor accidents on our road. Mr. Chairman, to start with, I would like to open the eyes of everyone on the definition of the word road accident. Road accidents, as its name suggests, are random events that are caused by the interplay of diverse factors relating to road and its condition. For example, the road users, not drivers only, but also pedestrians, the vehicle and environmental conditions. Mr. Chairman, first of all, I would like to say that road conditions such as potholes, poor road lighting, damaged roads, lack of traffic lights, and poor road networks are top causes of road accidents. And from research, poor road conditions are one of the top 5 causes of road accidents. Even the government have acknowledged that the roads in Ghana are very bad. That is why some of the money that will be gotten from the e-levy is going to be allocated to road construction. Most of the roads in Ghana are in very bad condition. For example, the Accra-Kumasi Road and the Kumasi-Singani Road have a lot of potholes on them, which led to the death of our very own Ebony in 2018. My opponent might say that overspeeding and distracted driving are the causes of road accidents, but when the road is in good condition, overspeeding will not cause accidents. For example, Need for Speed was wanted, which was produced with no actions on good roads. The people were speeding with a speed limit of 365 kilometers per hour, but never had any accidents. With this, I don't think if you have good constructed roads, there will be much road accidents, even with overspeeding and distracted driving. Mr. Chairman, moreover, the authorities in charge of road and license of drivers go ahead to license drivers even when they know very well that they are not capable of driving very well. Because the drivers drive them, they go ahead to license them. And so with this, is it the fault of the driver when he gets an accident or the fault of the licensing officer? Also, bribe taken by the MTTD, which is the Motor Transport and Traffic Directorate, under the Ghana Police Service, also causes road accidents because when the MTTD take the bribe, they'll have the implication that they are free to do anything on the road because bribe has been taken from them. Mr. Chairman, in federal, drivers who are good are forced to drive for longer hours without running shifts, which makes them tired as they are humans who can get tired after long hours of driving. Can you imagine that a driver is forced to drive for 8 hours from Accra to Sinyani? Can it be the fault of the driver that he gets an accident on the road? No, because as we all know, as humans, we need to sleep. And if the driver is going to drive for 8 hours, he will definitely get tired and get an accident. Royal Society for the Prevention of Accident and Driver Fatigue. Driver fatigue is known to be the major cause of road accidents, accounting for up to 20% of serious accidents on the motorway and motorless roads in the Great Britain. Therefore, transport owners should be made to use more than one driver when they are going for long distance driving. Mr. Chairman, impartial panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, fellow students, co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen, to conclude with, I would like to say that the above stated points, which are the poor road network, poor regulation of drivers, and forcing drivers to drive for long hours, I have been able to make the whole house believe that drivers are not solely responsible for road accidents. Thank you.
It's a house debate too. It's a house debate. Ladies and gentlemen, and our prestigious student, I greet you all. Mr. Chairman, in driving schools, individuals are taught to treat a car like it is an organ of the body. You are told that when you enter a car and it's parked, you should take it, you should move it and see if it is part of you. On our roads, you are also taught that you should pay undivided attention to the roads and the surroundings of the roads. I ask my opponents, if a teacher raises a thing to dash you, you have to love it or to love it to prevent it from hitting your body. Now, if you're on the road and then you see a pothole, can you say that you will not go there since you are driving when they ran into the road? Because of your calculation, you realize that you hit the pedestrian about 30 seconds after the pedestrian came onto the road. On this day, the pedestrian wasn't wearing glasses. Now, my opponent said that accidents are random occurrences that occur on the road. Now I ask you, if a guy is to run into somebody, is it random? If a guy is to go into a container, is it random? Not at all. In the need for speed limit that you mentioned, there were no pedestrians walking on the road. There was no store beside the road that were in service road. And in Ghana, when prosecuting cases of robbery and corruption, the giver and the receiver of the bribe are both held accountable. If you have corrupt drivers on the road, then there's probably going to be something that will happen. But once there's no corrupt driver, that is not on the road. There will be no accident, according to what he has said. Even in this very hall, there's a student who was hit by a reckless driver whilst crossing a zebra crossing. She was on a zebra crossing. She was observing all the regulations. What was she doing wrong? Now, in this our country, drivers have been putting up inconsistent behaviors. Vehicles have given us the power to speed enough to soar through the skies. But now I ask you, with great power comes great responsibility. Whatever you do with that car you drive is on your head. So now I bring this before our and I bring this to your attention. Thank you.
Chairman, honorable adjudicators, accurate timekeepers, co-debaters, fellow students, ladies and gentlemen, I greet you all. I deem it a pleasure to be given the forum. I deem it a pleasure to be given the forum to express my views on the motion, and I quote, drivers are responsible for all motor accidents on our roads, unquote. And I, Ms. Fisher-Kezia, stands against the motion. Mr. Chairman, to continue from where my opponent stopped, drivers can never be blamed always for road accidents. Natural phenomena like heavy downpour can cause severe accidents on our roads. Mr. Chairman, co-debaters, I know you all want to know why. The reason is just simple and clear. Keepers, co-debaters, fellow students, ladies and gentlemen, I hereby conclude that drivers can never be blamed for road accidents because natural phenomena, activities of pedestrians and livestock also contribute to the road accidents that happen in our country. Thank you.
18. A driver is expected to slow down or brake in time, indicate his intention to turn his vehicle, and also look both ways before pulling out at the junction. At driving school, drivers are taught to keep in mind the safety of our road users aside the passenger. Keeping proper lookouts is not just about paying attention to the road, but also being aware of how easily you can fail to see something important. Being aware of how easily you can fail to see something important on the road. For example, several others. If drivers are not willing to or are incapable of bearing them, then the question, why go for them? Why go for them? I would like to say emphatically that driving is not a game of luck. The chair, my opponents may hold the view that the nature of the roads we drive on also contribute to motor accidents in the sense that there are many potholes in the roads and some roads are not even tarred. But if this is so, then why do some drivers like on these same roads not drink and drive? Don't make calls during driving. Send your car for regular maintenance and most importantly, do not overspeed. The higher your speed, the less your time you may have to react to an emergency situation. The chair, panel of judges, respected teachers, fellow students, co-educators, ladies and gentlemen, let us not shield those who are at fault, but rather expose them to public scrutiny so that we can find lasting solutions. The behavior of drivers on our roads is not something to be proud of. That is why I call on you all to stand by me for the motion drivers should be held responsible for all motor accidents on our roads. Thank you.
Impartial panel of judges, operate and fellow students, co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to speak about the concordant and in-evidential points my opponents have made. Mr. Chairman, first and foremost, let me tell my opponents how wrong they are by saying that only solely drivers should be blamed for all accidents on our roads. My colleagues are speaking of overspeeding, drunken driving, distracted driving, but all these I say are all in one category, and that is driving. But my colleagues are speaking about different categories. That is of road conditions, that's bad road conditions, and also poor road lighting, and also faulty geometric design made by construct the roads. And also, Mr. Chairman, my opponents here spoke about overspeeding of the car, which is not right. There must also be the presence of police that can help slow down the speed of the driver. But that we don't see on most of our highways and most of our roads today. Distracted driving can also be solved by educating the individual or driver on the effects of distracted driving. And before new drivers get their licenses, discussing how taking eyes off the road, even for a few seconds, can cause injury or death should be done. But do we see that in Ghana today? I want to ask my judges and my opponents, do we see that in Ghana today? We don't. And also my opponents spoke about it most wanted. That my colleagues spoke about. Speed most wanted. At where the friend was waiting for his friend in the hotel, there were roads, there were cars who are lying to the whole crowd, or you're lying to your fellow students and my colleagues that the need for speed most wanted. There were no people found on the road and there were no cars found on the road. Speaking of potholes, you cannot tell me that for the potholes, you have to dodge a pothole in order to prevent accidents on the road. Dodging one pothole can lead you to crashing another car that comes from the other side of the road. Because in Ghana, most of our roads contain 2 lanes. But in outside countries, you can find 4 lanes, 5 lanes on one part of the road. So if in Ghana we have mostly 2 lanes on one road, can you tell me that dodging a pothole at the left side of the road will not cause you an accident on the right side of the road? And the stupidity of pedestrians looking at Mandela Highway, we can say that in Mandela Highway there are wire bodies which are
Overall, so when you check the body, you have the various cells in the mouth. You can equally do your own computation.